Hi friends, welcome to Trivikram Study Corner. And in our first video, we can discuss about the important questions of physics. And now in this video, we will discuss the important questions of chemistry related to 10th class subject. Please like, share and subscribe my channel. And here the chapters related to chemistry in the 10th class textbook. First one is chemical reactions and equations. Second one is acids, bases and salts. Third one is structure of atom. Fourth one is classification of elements, periodic table. Fifth one is chemical bonding. Sixth one is principles of metallurgy. And seventh one is carbon and its compounds. If coming to the important questions of first chapter, chemical reactions and equations. The first question is, what is balanced chemical equation? Why should chemical equations be balanced? And the second question is, balance the following chemical equations. NaOH plus H2SO4 gives rise to NH2SO4 plus H2O. Next, HgNO3 twice plus Ki gives rise to HgI2 plus KNO3. Next, H2 plus O2 gives rise to H2O. Next, KClO3 gives rise to KCl plus O2. Next, C3H8 plus O2 gives rise to CO2 plus H2O. And after, write the balanced chemical equation for the following and identify the type of reaction in each case. First one is calcium hydroxide plus nitric acid gives rise to water plus calcium nitrate. Second one, magnesium plus iodine gives rise to magnesium iodide. Next one, magnesium plus hydrochloric acid gives rise to magnesium chloride plus hydrogen. Next, zinc plus calcium chloride gives rise to zinc chloride plus calcium. Next, fourth question, what do you mean by precipitation reaction? Next, how chemical displacement reactions differ from chemical decomposition reaction? Explain with an example for each. Next, why does respiration considered as an exothermic reaction? Explain. Next, what is the difference between displacement and double displacement reactions? Write equations for these reactions. Next, give two examples for oxidation and reduction reaction. Next, what do you mean by corrosion? How can you prevent it? Next one, explain rancidity. Next, why do we apply paint on iron articles? Next one, what is the use of keeping food in airtight containers? That is the first chapter. After that one, second chapter. What is neutralization reaction? Give two examples. What happens when an acid or base is mixed with water? Next, why does tooth decay start when the pH of mouth is lower than 5.5? Next, why does not distilled water conduct electricity? Next one is, plaster of Paris should be stored in moisture proof container. Explain why. Next one, what is meant by water of crystallization of a substance? Describe an activity to show the water of crystallization. How does the flow of acid rain into a river make the survival of aquatic life in a river difficult? Next question, what is a baking powder? How does it make the cake soft and spongy? Next question, give the two important uses of washing soda and baking soda. These are the second chapter questions. Next, third chapter, structure of atom. This one, first question, what information does the electric configuration of an atom provide? Second one, rainbow is an example for continuous spectrum. Explain. Third question, what is absorption spectrum? Fourth question, what is NLX method? How it is useful? Fifth question, in an atom the number of electrons in M shell is equals to the number of electrons in the K and L shell. Answer the following questions. First one is, which is the outermost shell? Next, how many electrons are there in the outermost shell? Next, what is the atomic number of element? Next, write the electronic configuration of the element. Next question, explain the significance of three quantum numbers in predicting the positions of an electron in an atom. Next one, which rule is violated in the electronic configuration 1s0, 2s2, 2p4? Next one, write the four quantum numbers for the differentiating electron of a sodium atom. Next one, what is the emission spectrum? Next, what is the wavelength of a radio wave is 1 meter. Find its frequency. Next, which electronic shell is at a higher energy level, K or L? Next one is fourth chapter, classification of elements, the periodic table. Define the modern periodic law. Discuss the construction of the long form of the periodic table. Next, explain how the elements are classified into S, P, D and F block elements in the periodic table and give the advantage of this kind of classification. Next, elements in a group generally possesses similar properties, but elements along a period have different properties. How do you explain the statement? Next one is, how does metallic character change when we move down a group across a period? Next, what is a periodic property? How do the following properties change in a group and a period? Explain. First one is atomic radius, next ionization energy, third one is electron affinity, fourth one is electronegativity. Next, how do you appreciate the role of electronic configuration of the atoms of elements in periodic classification? Next, comment on the position of hydrogen in periodic table. Next, how the positions of elements in the periodic table help you to predict its chemical properties. Explain with an example. Next one, elements in a group generally possess similar properties, but elements along a period have different properties. How do you explain this statement? And next chapter, chemical bonding. In this one, first one is, explain the difference between the valency electrons and the covalency of an element. Second one is, why do only valency electrons involve in bond formation? Why not electron of inertials? Explain. Next one, explain the formation of sodium chloride and calcium oxide on the basis of concept of electron transfer from one atom to another atom. Next one is, how bond energies and bond lengths of molecule help us in predicting their chemical properties. Explain with examples. Next, predict the reasons for low melting point for covalent compounds when compared with ionic compound. Next one is, represent the molecule H2O using Lewis notation. Next question, draw simple diagrams to show how electrons are arranged in the following covalent molecules. First one is calcium oxide, second one is water, third one is chlorine. Next, how Lewis dot structure helps in understanding bond formation between atoms. Next, ninth question, what is octet rule? How do you appreciate role of the octet rule in explaining the chemical properties of elements? 10th one, explain the formation of the following molecules using valence bond theory. First one is nitrogen molecule, second one is oxygen molecule. Next one, what is hybridization? Explain the formation of the following molecules using hybridization. First one is barium chloride, next one is boron trifluoride. And next one is, next chapter, 6th chapter, principles of metallurgy. First one, list 3 metals that are found in nature as oxide ores. Second one, list 3 metals that are found in nature in uncombined form. Third one is, what is an ore? On what basis a metal is chosen as an ore? Fourth one, write short notes on Froth flotation process. Fifth one, when do we use magnetic separation method for concentration of an ore? Explain with example. Next one, write short notes on each of the following: roasting, calcination, smelting. Next question, what is the difference between roasting and calcination? Give one example for each. Next, 8th question, define the terms gauge and slag. 9th question, mention 2 methods which produce very pure metals. Next one, which method do you suggest for extraction of high reactivity metals? Why? Next one, suggest an experiment to prove that the presence of air and water are essential for corrosion. Explain the procedure. Next one, what is activity series? How it helps in extraction of metals? Next one, what is thermite process? Mention its applications in daily life. Next one, where do we use hand picking and washing methods in our daily life? Give examples. How do you correlate these examples with enrichment of ore? And last chapter, carbon and its compounds. In this one, first question, name the simplest hydrocarbon. Next, what are the general molecular formula of alkanes, alkenes and alkynes? Name the carboxylic acid used as a preservative. Next, fourth one, Give the IUPAC name of the following compounds. If more than one compound is possible, name all of them. First one is an aldehyde derived from ethane. Next one a ketone derived from butane. Next one a chloride derived from propane. Next one a alcohol derived from pentane. Next question, a mixture of oxygen and ethane is burnt for welding. Can you tell why a mixture of ethane and air is not used? Next one, name the simplest ketone and write its molecular formula. Next, give an example for esterification reaction. Next, write the chemical equation representing the reaction of preparation of ethanol from ethane. Next, define homologous series of carbon compounds. Mention any two characteristics of homologous series. Next, give the names of functional groups CHO, CO. Next, explain the cleaning action of soap. Next, distinguish between esterification and saponification reactions of organic compounds. How do you appreciate the role of esters and in everyday life? Thank you. And please like, share and subscribe my channel.